Yes, hey guys, what's going on? Ricardo here, Luxuriant Rental and Autos with another Turo update. Just left Port Canaveral by close to Kennedy Space Center. If you guys don't know what Port Canaveral is, or if you don't know what Kennedy Space Center is, it's next to Port Canaveral, which is where the cruise ships go out of, right outside Orlando. So yeah, man, just had a guest that had to leave from there. The guy booked the minivan, which I'm driving right now. That's the wife in front of me there in the Mustang. Dropped me off. So yeah, the guy booked the minivan, and after booking the minivan, he clicked on an extra, and the extra was one way, meaning that he would like the vehicle to be picked up or dropped off at a specific location, but just one way. So long story short, I used to, but I don't anymore. I don't have Port Canaveral as one of my locations because from where I live, where the cars are parked, it's just too far. So it doesn't make financial sense to do deliveries and pickups there. So he booked the one way thinking, okay, he's gonna come in at Sanford Airport. He already paid for delivery for Sanford. Then he added an extra, which is a one way, and that should be enough to cover him to drop the car off at Port Canaveral and have me pick it up. So it was just one big back and forth with him. I think for about 2 days until we came to an agreement where I told him, like, yeah, you can select the extra, but that extra, and my extras is $50. I have my extras as $50 for one way. Not all my extras, but on my extras, if you click on one way, it doesn't matter if it's Orlando Airport or if it's Sanford Airport or if it's a private residence. Once it's within my 25-mile radius and you need it one way, it's $50. Either I'm dropping it off to you and you finding it back to bring it to me, or you're picking it up and then I'll come and pick it up from you at the end of your trip. Either or. That's how the one-way thing works. It's not a round trip. So yeah, so we did go back and forth, and usually, like I said, I don't do Port Canaveral. So going from $50 to Port Canaveral is about 40 miles almost from where I'm at. You know, we had to come to a negotiation, and sometimes, you know, you have to figure out ways where you can negotiate with a guest so it's beneficial for you guys. So instead of me, you know, telling him, no, I can't do it, and just have him cancel that trip, I would have lost out on a $500 booking just because I couldn't bend my arm a little bit to extend the courtesy of picking him up at picking up the car at Port Canaveral. So yeah, and just from that, to be honest, he just did another booking, because now what's going to happen is he is on the cruise for 5 days, and then they have a house down here in Florida. They're going to spend some time at the house in Florida after the cruise and then catch their flight to go back home. So I just got that booking to pick them back up at Port Canaveral, give them the car for the next couple of days, and then have them drop it off at Sanford Airport. And they're going to do another extra. So it works out where I got paid for delivery and I got paid for 2 extras, and I gained another reservation, which is a couple $100. So you got to be creative, man. When you're doing Turo, you got to be creative, but at the same time, you do want to stay within the guidelines of what Turo is expecting of you as being an host. But there's ways you can be creative. You can communicate with your guests and have it beneficial for you, have it work out for the guests where you're accommodating their needs and their special requests, and still get a trip out of it, man. So that's one thing I would say, you know, when you're doing Turo, be creative and be flexible, because not only it will allow you to gain a customer whenever they're in your city to rent from you, but you know, you can make a little bit of extra money if you're creative and you know what to do. And that also has referrals, because, you know, the guy told me, you know, he's a retired police. He has a lot of friends that they come down, do cruises. They come down and stay at their vacation homes. And Orlando, and whenever he has someone that needs a car, he's gonna make sure they use my service and get a car from me. So just know how to be flexible when running a Turo business. But thank you guys for tuning in. Just giving you a little update on the daily of what goes on in my Turo business. The business is Luxuriant Rental and Autos. I run the business with my wife, my lovely wife here in front of me. She got to deal with all the stuff I got to deal with. I'm the one that's more verbal. I deal with more or less the finances, most of the communication. Sometimes she steps in if I'm busy or if I don't see it in time, because we do try to reply to our guests and stay on top of all our communication in a timely fashion. And she is the one that's in charge of the detailing of the cars, inspection of the cars. That's pretty much her job. Driving me, picking me up, dropping me off, detailing the vehicle. She knows where every little nicks and natches are. She pays attention to all that stuff. Any stains inside the vehicles or stuff like that, she takes care of it. She's very good with stuff like that. Any little imperfection that she can fix, she'll fix it. You know, she's an artist pretty much by heart. You know what I mean? That's her passion. That's what she went to school for. So she does paintings and stuff like that. So, you know, for her, you know, detailing the cars, inspecting the cars, fixing the little stuff, because she's a perfectionist, that's her thing. So yeah, man, thank you guys for taking the journey with us. Luxuriant Rental and Autos. Please guys, if you're watching this, you like our content, subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share the information. If you know anybody that wants to start Turo or just need to know what goes on in the life of Turo before making that leap, you know, introduce them to the channel. I'll keep giving you guys updates as we go. And thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Luxuriant Rental and Autos. We're in Orlando. We service Sanford Airport. We service Melbourne Airport. We service Daytona Airport. We service Orlando Airport. And yeah, we accommodate the best way we can. And we do what we do. And we want to expand. We're looking to expand. And yeah, that's just where it's at, guys. Luxuriant Rental and Autos, man. Thanks for tuning in. Until you know, another video, guys. We do have a lot of shorts as well. Check them out. And you know, thanks for tuning in with us, guys. Bye bye.